The Detroit Lions lose Tracy Walker for the season, and DeAndre Swift will miss some time. Hello everyone, my name is Derek and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video content. It is a somber time in Detroit. The Detroit Lions blew a 14-point lead, 2 double-digit leads, and led by 10 with less than 8 minutes to go. And after some 3-and-outs and some bad coaching from the coaching staff, predominantly Dan Campbell, they fall to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Minnesota Vikings had a celebration in the locker room that I could not bring myself to watch. As a matter of fact, for the entirety of yesterday, I did not watch anything Detroit Lions related. I didn't want to see anything. I didn't want to read anything. I just had to take a step back and kind of relax and enjoy the rest of my day. But it's Monday and it's time to get back to work. And unfortunately, it has been confirmed through MRI maybe about 11:30 this morning that Tracy Walker does indeed have a torn Achilles. Now, this is the same injury that Jeff Okudah and Romeo Okwara had last year. Romeo has yet to take the field, and Jeff is playing pretty good so far this year. So that is a season-ending injury, and best case scenario, we can see him at the start of next season. I feel bad for Tracy, not just because of the football aspect, but more of the sense of fatherhood. He just had a new child, I believe his second, and now he's going to have to kind of cater to the child with a ruptured Achilles. Well, after the surgery and the healing, and he can actually get up and help, and that has to suck. But I feel sorry for him, and I know that he's going to come back even better. From Tracy Walker's Twitter, says, I appreciate all the support from my fans and friends. It is true that I tore my Achilles and I'm done for the season, but I'll bounce back and be better than ever for the following years to come. Tea time will be back. That comes from Tracy Walker himself. Now, Jeff Okudah said that the biggest part of the injury was not necessarily the physical side of it, but the mental side of it as well. Coming very early in the season for Tracy, the third game. Romeo, it happened a little later, I think, last year. And for Jeff, it was the first game of the season coming off his rookie year. So Tracy will have to have a fortified mentality and the support of his friends and family and mentally get through this recovery process. I've broken a few bones, and the recovery is more mental than anything else. You just sometimes sit and you have a lot of time to think and wonder and work your way back. And he is going to go back to try to get back out there on the field. So hoping for Tracy a speedy recovery. And a huge cog in the Detroit Lions offensive wheel, DeAndre Swift re-aggravated his hurt ankle yesterday. He's been nursing this injury since week 1. Did come out and play very well in week 2, but you could see significant kind of slowness that it was hindering him indeed, and he re-aggravated in yesterday's game. But in addition to that, he also has a sprained shoulder. Now, reports came out today that he will not require surgery, but he will miss, quote-unquote, some time, and I think that they're going to shut him down for the next 2 games. We head into our bye week, and then maybe he'll be ready to go by week 7 when we go into Dallas and play the Dallas Cowboys. Now, Swift also missed some time last year to a sprained shoulder as well. So Swift is no stranger to injury, and just when he was starting to come into his own in year number 3, out again he goes. And it was looking like Swift was going to be a top 3 to 5 rusher in the league before the injury. But we all knew Swift, and we all know that one thing he can't seem to do is stay healthy. Now, Swift is on the 3rd year of his rookie contract. 1 more year to go. There is no 5th-year option, so he will no doubt be on the Detroit Lions next year. But will we re-sign Swift is the question. Right now, put in the comments, would you re-sign DeAndre Swift in year 5 to the Detroit Lions? Let me know down below. Amon-Ra St. Brown seems like he suffered some type of leg injury in the 3rd quarter of yesterday's game, 3rd or 4th quarter, and I haven't seen any updates on what's going on with him. If you have, let me know in the comments below. I even Googled his name, and nothing has come up. Even in Dan's press conference, I couldn't really hear if he was asked about as far as the severity of his injury, but I think that they're playing his stuff really, really close to the chest because he is such a game changer when it comes to our offense. So as far as I know, no update yet on Amon-Ra St. Brown and the severity of his injury. I'm sure this kid is going to try his best to play, even if he's at 50% when it comes to the Seattle Seahawks. And last but not least, Dan Campbell did admit to a bad play call and apologize for not going for it on 4th down. Now, Taylor Deckard, in an interview yesterday, said that he would have liked to go for it, and Jared Goff also said that he wished he would have done more to persuade. He's sure that he could have persuaded Dan Campbell to let them go for it. And in hindsight, he did, meaning Dan Campbell, regret the decision. He still believes in Austin Seibert. He said today that Austin missed one, made the second, and if he didn't believe in him, then he wouldn't have sent him out there to attempt the kick. But he would have gone with the offense if he could do it all over again. And I think that is the best course of action, in my opinion. I know a lot of fans are starting to go down the road of SOL, and I, in 2019, was that fan. I was the guy that no matter what this team did, I did not believe in this team. But I'm not going to do that now. I feel that the Detroit Lions still have time to turn this thing around. However, the next 3 weeks are going to be important. As a matter of fact, the next month is going to be important. A month from today, we will have just played the Dallas Cowboys, and we'll have played our 6th game. At that point, the Detroit Lions do have potential to be anywhere from 4-2 to 1-5. And I think these next 3 games in particular are going to be very huge. The Seattle Seahawks are a beatable team, but no game is given. So I'm not saying that we're going to beat them. I'm saying that this is a winnable game. I think a lot of them are winnable. With the Detroit Lions 24 points, I'm not sure if they are the #1 offense in the league. I did not check that before the making of this video, but it's apparent that the Detroit Lions can put up points. It is multiple times that they have left points on the board. Jared Goff said that the Minnesota Vikings should never have been in it. That he spoke with that much confidence. We should have put them away a long time ago. So the Detroit Lions, they have to win against the Seattle Seahawks. But then we go to Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. Now, Mac Jones does have a severe high ankle sprain. They said it could be some ligament damage as well. It's very, very unlikely that he will play in Week 5. We'll have Brian Hoyer and Bailey Zappi, either one of those guys to contend with in Gillette Stadium. And then coming off of the bye week, I think that Swift should be back. And the man that we've been waiting on since the NFL draft, Jameson Williams, is expected to make his start against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 7. I personally believe that Jameson Williams is ready, but because of putting him on IR, he cannot play until at least October 9th. But I don't think we're going to see him October 9th because he has to practice. He has to get up to speed with Jared Goff. He has to get back in the swing of things. And I think the earliest we'll see him is October 23rd in Jerry World playing the Dallas Cowboys. Yesterday I said I wasn't mad about the loss, but the more I start to think about it, the more irritated I became because of the chance that we had yesterday and the fact that we dominated them pretty much the entire game and that we basically let them win as opposed to finishing them off. And again, comes up that the Detroit Lions need to be better at finishing games, and we need to do just that. So we've got time to regroup. I'm not sure what we're going to do about Swift. Do we elevate Justin Jackson from the practice squad? Do we bring back Godwin Igwebuike? What do we do to counteract the fact that Swift, who can't be replaced, will be out for some time, according to Dan Campbell? Let me know how you feel in the comments below. You've had 24 hours to digest this loss, this painful, bitter taste, and let me know how you feel. Are you leaning toward SOL, or are you still kind of on the train that we can turn this thing around this season? Let me know down below. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. We are a few subscribers away from 5,600 subscribers. So if this is not your first time here, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. I would appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And we still got time to say, go Lions.